Hi, I'm Michał Król, freelance Flutter developer, and welcome to the first part of our voice assistant app journey. Today we are going to develop the speech-to-text functionality. We are going to use Flutter, of course, Windsurf, and Claude for Opus. Our voice assistant app, after developing the first part, speech-to-text, is looking like this. Let's see how the functionality works. Hi, tell me something about the Gemini models. Alright, I wish you happy fluttering and let's go. Alright, so what we're gonna do first is to create the project with very good CLI, very good create Flutter app. Let's open the project in Windsurf. Let's choose Claude for Opus as our LLM. And let's memorize Claude all the important documentation for the project. This is basically my boilerplate prompt, which I adjusted a little bit and added all the important documentation for packages we are going to use while building our AI assistant app. I enabled straight from the beginning the plan mode, which creates a plan file, so Claude updates it on every prompt and on every request what you would like to do as next. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. And let's add already all the packages we are going to use in the first step. It's gonna be equatable and speech to text. Flutter block is already there as we created the project with very good CLI. For translating users' speech to text, we are going to use this package, and this requires as well, besides adding the package, it requires platform configuration, which is described here. So let's say Claude to add the configuration for us. And as we are done with this, we are going to add our speech-to-text repository, which is going to use the package. It's gonna be a quick solution. There is, of course, potential for improvement, but we are going to just create a repository in our lib directory. Let's create already repositories directory. We are just going to create a repository using straightforward the package. As next, as improvement, we could add an abstract, kinda layer, abstract interface for this, but let's go for a quick solution for now. So the documentation I provided to Claude about speech to text includes an example of using the package. So we tell Claude to do it as well. We're gonna provide a method to start listening and stop listening. So as the repository is created, we are going to wrap our app with multi-repository provider, which is going to provide one repository for now. But as next, we are going to add as well, getting the answer from Gemini, a repository for this, and a text-to-speech repository using 11 labs. So let's use multi-repository provider straight from the beginning. So here you can see how Claude creates a plan for implementing what we request. It adding the configuration for iOS and Android into the task list as I requested, and apparently completed already the tasks. Oh yeah, I forgot to switch to the write mode, but that's not an issue. And it added as well documentation about this. Yeah, why not? Let's switch to the write mode. Oh, it added it in the repositories directory. Well, let's keep it for the purpose of this video, as it's intended to be a quick one, but yeah, maybe we could move it to the README. Alright, so as next we're gonna create the feature directory for speech for the voice assistant. So let's tell it Claude. So the state should include listening to speech status. As we start listening to user speech, we're gonna update the state to listening, and it should include the last request text, which is going to be set as the voice has been recorded successfully, and we are having the text as result. Listening. And the stop listening method should use, of course, the repository as well. Alright, let's check out the changes from before. So we are having now the speech-to-text repository here. These are probably defaults. It's deprecated, alright. We don't need these methods for now, so let's delete them. All right. This looks good. So let's start working on the prompt for the page already and find a design. I actually already searched for some designs as preparing for the video, so let's see what we are having here. This is until now my favorite. And let's use it as well. Let's use for now the material icons provided in Flutter, so icons mic off. Otherwise icons mic. Let's add to the project Flutter animate, so we are able to animate the requested text. So what Windsurf is doing in the plan mode is pretty similar to what Cloud is doing as well. It's creating an implementation plan as you request something in your prompts and updates it step by step. I'm actually a huge fan of Cloud, and maybe I'm gonna create a video about it in the upcoming time. Let's run the simulator already. Alright, we are having here our page providing the qubit and a view, including a stack. Let's run .fix for now to fix all the issues, the linting issues. Okay, we can take about the other linting issues afterwards. Let's run the app and check out the result. Oh, I think we still need to replace the... Oh, it's already done, okay. Great. Alright, let's have a quick break as the app is starting, and I'm gonna be back in a minute. Alright, so the app has started, the app is built. Let's check out the result. The permissions are working fine. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling today? So yeah, it seems to work as well. For sure, the solution using the speech-to-text package is not the best, because the voice recognition is just provided by the package. There are some other solutions, as for instance the speech-to-text models from 11 Labs. So there is potential for improving our voice assistant, of course, but I think it's a good solution for now, and we can move forward to the next steps. As next we are going to implement the Gemini integration into our app, which of course could be also improved by a custom AI agent with Vertex, built with Vertex. And afterwards we are going to create a text-to-speech repository and use 11 Labs to get the actual answer from our AI voice assistant. Alright, thanks for your attention. I hope you enjoyed, and see you soon.